back to my channel. My name's Alitzy, and also I haven't posted in so long. So to my loyal subscribers, I love y'all. I see y'all, and I always think about y'all. I'm sorry I haven't posted. Where's that? It's so interesting to like become aware of your triggers, I guess, or not even triggers, but more so like your your own beings, like work that needs to be done, like your healing, I guess, on things that come up. Because for instance, currently I had this experience literally last night where something was coming up for me and I was like, whoa, it was coming up because of a specific reason, but if I never experienced this reason, it like would never come up. I probably would have continued my life going about my own existence. But I'm like, now as I'm like laying here, I'm like, oh, also I forgot to say that I cleaned my room. My bed is like made and stuff. And it was like swept and stuff. I haven't woken up this early in so long. Like, it's actually been super long. Also, this is a fit check: jacket, pants, heels that I got from Goodwill. I don't know if you can see. Heels I got from Goodwill. Also, oh my gosh, if y'all don't know, I have ADHD. So if I'm bouncing off from thing to thing, I don't remember what I was last talking about. I think I was talking about like healing or something. Anyways, also y'all, if y'all have cavities, literally start brushing your teeth with baking soda and coconut oil and use that as your toothpaste. I'm not kidding. I used to have cavities. Okay, this might be a little nasty, but I used to have cavities in the back of my teeth. Let me show y'all. Right there. And right here. Y'all hear that? That's funny. Why are teeth like teeth? Why do they look like that? Anyways, I used to have really bad cavities back there. I still have a full cavity in the back tooth here, but it used to be both of these, and now they're going away. Like, literally, these teeth right here of both used to have cavities. Maybe I'll post this and then get back to y'all when I no longer have the cavities, because they're literally going away, and I didn't know that it would take my cavities away. I was just looking for an alternative to toothpaste with no fluoride. Like, if certain things didn't happen, like, we would never know about things that we need to heal. So I'm just like, wow, if I didn't have that experience, even though it was triggering, I wouldn't have known that it's something that I need to heal or something that I need to continue to heal, because what came up for me, I already knew I experienced, but I wasn't like in a constant process of like healing or like working to heal this like wound. So now that it's coming up again, I'm like, oh, I have to continue to work on that. I didn't think so. Obviously, I'm gonna continue to work on whatever that came up for me. Also, I'm not sharing what came up for me just because I don't feel like y'all need to know that. But yeah, it's very interesting to like witness myself be aware of something and not really continue to heal it just because I didn't need to at the time. Or not that I didn't need to, but it wasn't important for whatever situation I was getting myself into. But now I'm in a situation where like, oh, I actually have to work on myself in this aspect. The good thing is that at least I'm aware of it, because that's like a first step, is like being aware of like the things that you need to heal and work on. So We got a win, guys. We got a win. I'm gonna drink my tea and journal this out. And also, I really want to post this. So this is gonna be up, and y'all are gonna see that maybe like, I would say give me like 2 more months, and I think my cavities might vanish, if I do say so myself. Also, I did start flossing, so don't mind my family in the back. Also, I don't know if I ever showed y'all, but I literally drew this. Also, I did rearrange my room. So, well, first of all, I drew that right there. My niece gave me this. My nieces and nephews always give me like drawings and stuff because they know that I like to draw. So they always give me their drawings, and I have them up and saved. But I drew this little sun. It's not done, but it's like a sun. And then at the bottom right here, this right here, there is a moon that's not colored in yet. I just haven't got into painting it. I was just looking at my room earlier today when I woke up. Like, I was sitting on the couch like admiring my room, and I was like, wow, like I really make my space like me, like. And like before, I never had that. Like before, girl, I used to share our 1 bedroom with 2 other siblings and one of my siblings' kids. So we would literally all share 1 room. And like eventually, as my other siblings like grew up and stuff, they got their own rooms and moved out and stuff. So now I'm basically like an only child, and I have my own room, and it's literally the best thing ever. Even though this room isn't like a full closed in room, because I still need to finish my door. If y'all don't know, I also built this. I built this here. So I'm just a girl of many talents. What can I say? And yeah, to have my own space, I'm just like, wow. Pacha, Pacha, tú andas comiendo hielo. Te andas comiendo un hielo, Pacha. That's yummy. Her favorite is ice. Yeah, like I was like admiring my room earlier today, and I was just like, wow, like the beauty is literally in the eye of the beholder, and like literally the love is in the beholder, the happiness is in the beholder, like the self-expression is in the beholder, like literally the beholder being like oneself, and literally just showing up for yourself. And literally it's like you make the space what you want it to be, literally. And as someone who has been in like an environment, multiple environments that just like were always shitty, where the people around me were not like healing and was the same environment to be in, to kind of be my own person now, separate from that, and realize that I am separate from that. Pacha thinks I have food in my hand. Pacha, I don't have no food. To like now be my own person and really give my own self that perspective of like, oh, just because. Oh, do you have something to say, Pacha? She just likes my bracelets and bites on them. But to now give myself that space and be like, oh, actually all the chaos around me isn't because of me, but it's literally because of people's projections of their own lives, including my own. Like if I'm ever projecting or whatever, although I do try to be like aware of it, I might not be aware of it sometimes, and I might do things that aren't the healthiest as well, and maybe project, but it's always coming from a place of like internal self. With anything that we do, really, it's always like an internal self situation. So yeah, like to now do my best to give myself that perspective of like, oh, it doesn't have to be that way. Just because the outside world can be like that because of people's like reactions and projections, it doesn't mean that I have to carry myself like that. It doesn't mean that I have to like hate the environment that I'm in. It doesn't mean that I have to like cause more internal chaos within myself than already exists externally. Oh, yay! Pacha's food is on the way. Um, I had to order her a new bag before she ran out. So, I just got the notification for that. I made some arnica tea. Arnica, I don't know what it is in English. It's arnica tea. I don't really know. See my shadow on the wall? I wonder what my side profile looks like. We changed the couch because everyone left. And now we can have some peace and quiet. Drink my local tea. I keep wanting to say my local tea. My little tea, and read my book, journal, and do a tarot reading in the peace of my living room. I haven't woken up this early in so long that I might just go back to sleep. But if I don't go back to sleep, I'm going to be reading my book. I'm currently reading The Mastery of Love, which is perfect timing for me, huh? I'm almost about halfway. I've been just reading it on and off. I haven't really been consistent with it, but it's super good. Like, everyone should read it. Everyone should read, period, in general, and let alone like self-help books. But I've been wanting to read this book for a really long time, and I finally bought it. Let me show y'all. Every time I reread a book that I've already read, I always use a different marker and like highlight differently. And I just love being able to do this to my books and like write what resonates and stuff, and like my own interpretation of what I feel like books say or are trying to like describe. And for example, like my Four Agreements book, I've read that book like 6 times already. And also The Power of Now, I literally read it like 6 times already as well. And I literally have it like fully highlighted. But every time I go back to read it, I always find something new. And I once heard this quote that was like, it's not about how many books you accumulate or like how big your library is, but it's about how good you like learn from each book, and like learning from the book like everything about it. And basically it's not about the amount you have, but it's more so like all the knowledge that you gain from the book. And I just kind of been sticking to that and really just been rereading these books because literally every time I go back, I find something new that resonates differently, and I'm just like, wow. Or I find something old that I highlighted and I was like, wow, that still resonates. Or wow, that doesn't resonate really anymore, but it's still like so true. So yeah, if y'all read, y'all should literally buy the books. And also, if y'all have any self-help book recommendations, let me know, because I'm gonna be getting a new book. I'm gonna be getting a new book soon. Like, if I really tried, I can finish this probably like in 2 days, like the rest of this book. Like that much, literally probably 2 days. But if I really wanted to speed through it, it'd be like one day, because it's not that big of a book, but it's a really good book. Take your time, read it through. I'm gonna be reading now, and I might fall asleep. So yeah, I'm literally getting tired already. I was journaling, and every time I journal, I enter like theta brain waves. I'm not kidding. And I'm just like almost asleep, but it's not asleep, and almost it feels like you just smoked, but you're like, I'm not smoking right now. So yeah. I totally forgot to continue recording. I ended up doing so much today. I ended up going to Goodwill. I bought some stuff. I'll give you guys a haul tomorrow. Good night. Everyone, welcome to the next day. Ooh, I'm looking beautiful. Hi. Me when I look sexy. Me when I notice that I look sexy. Anyways, let me give y'all a little haul of everything that I got yesterday, actually. It's giving cunty. Also, let me put y'all over here, actually. And I'm also gonna be bringing you along a little workout session that I'm about to have. I haven't like done yoga or Pilates in so long, just because I've been doing dance and I've been doing running and I've been walking and just doing other forms of body movement. But let me show y'all what I got. Okay, love how this is actually dressed to impress IRL. First of all, I got this like tube top. Cute, right? Pink. We love to see it. This is my favorite thing ever. I got this skirt. It's not just any regular skirt. It's like a flowy, kind of like a flocorico skirt. Ready? Oh. Yeah. Oh, do y'all see my calf muscle? Okay. Here, like a nude color. Oh, you can't really see. Fuck. I just had another fashion idea. I can wear this with some pants, and that would look so freaking cool. Oh my god. It's giving cunty, 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 cunty. Even I'm doing pose like 32. Anyways, I could wear this and wear pants underneath and a pair of heels. That would eat. That would eat. So the next thing that I got was this like cute little sweater for when I like go to my yoga classes, Pilates, or when I just want to wear something like this maybe. And I want something to cover up. So I got this little cute little thing. Baddies. Anyways, yeah. Cute little sweater. Also, I got all of this from Goodwill. This is the last one. I really love this shirt. I love the fringe. I think it's super cute and super like flowy. The only thing is that it is tight. But it's all good. Cute fringe, cute fit. Anyways. Alright, so I've straightened my hair. Don't know if I told you guys that I was gonna do that and try that. I've never seen my hair straight with my locks, and also I think I might be doing something very significantly different to my hair. We shall see how that turns out. But I'm currently making some breakfast slash prepping. I haven't been feeling like cooking, especially like meals that consist of like a lot of kitchen time. So I'm just making some cucumber, tomato, onion salad right now, just to have in general as a main dish or side dish. Making that, gonna be making, also I use frozen cucumbers for that. It's like, I think it's like a Mediterranean side dish. I don't know what it's called though, but it's really good. I'm gonna be putting some salt and pepper on that, and I'm also gonna be making like a chickpea squash stir fry thing right now. I'm just gonna grab my chickpeas from my cabinet right over here. I think I'm just gonna do 1 can because I also have some from a different can that I opened but I never finished. I'm gonna make like basically like a carne style dish but with chickpeas and squash. So it's just gonna be like with cebolla and jitomate. So look at my little tomatoes. I love getting my little tomatoes, letting them stay on the vine. So if you don't know, tomatoes aren't supposed to go inside your fridge because they get to finish ripening outside while you haven't used them, especially if they're on the vine. They still have like more life potency, and you just set them in your counter or like in your kitchen and stuff. And yeah, and your onions too, they're not supposed to go in the fridge if y'all didn't know that. Anyways, I do have some chickpeas left over. I'm gonna see if they're alright. I'm gonna reuse this baggie and just put all my trash in here. Which is about to start barking because she's protecting us. Kacha is so funny. She's like, okay, I think Kacha is learning how to actually be a service dog for me. If y'all don't know, I also got Kacha because I wanted to get an emotional support service dog, and I had been like manifesting that for like so long and stuff, and I have her now and she's about to be 8 months. So, or actually she is 8 months. So I am gonna be putting her into like service animal training for emotional support, which I don't even know if I could do yet, but if I can, I really want to do that, just because if y'all don't know, I do have ADHD, and like ADHD, in my opinion, is literally a result of having emotionally unavailable parents and also having manipulative parents, and like having now as an adult and as a kid, because I was diagnosed when I was 13 and now I'm gonna be 22. It's literally, in my opinion, a result of like all of that, because in my opinion, we're not born with ADHD. It's literally a mental, like a mental map that we create as kids to emotionally regulate ourselves and to cope with all the trauma that we experience as kids, in my opinion, which is why a lot of ADHD people, or who have people who have ADHD, are funny, because they have so much, they are used to like blocking out any information that might feel hard and cope with being funny. And I've kind of talked about that before a while ago, but this was a long time ago. Anyways, kind of got off topic, I think. I don't really know. But yeah, anyways, I got Pacha also because I really need a emotional support dog. because how my ADHD shows up, not only in your typical like focusing, can get off topic ADHD, I guess habits, but I can't remember the word right now. But also because my ADHD shows up very heavily in my emotional regulation, which is funny because I talk a lot about healing and regulating your emotional state of being and stuff. But getting into my spiritual journey, it's really helped, like, with me being able to like face my emotions, regulate my emotions, understand my emotions, not only have myself understand my emotions, but also allow others to understand me as I allow myself to understand my own self, and knowing that my emotions are very much valid, because as a result of like having emotionally unavailable parents, and like literally having them basically not even be there besides financial stuff. Oh, I forgot where I was going with this. Anyways, oh well, guess it wasn't meant for y'all to hear. Yeah, anyways, I really want to get Pacha into some service animal dog training. And also I literally think she's literally first of all meant for that, because she is a golden, so, and because they have anxiety or separation anxiety, at least Pacha does, she's always wants to be with me, and she's always cuddling with me, and that literally helps my own nervous system regulate so much. Like, even when we're out in public, like, she'll literally just like be with me, she'll listen, and she'll just like help me be less stressed out, because I don't really know how it works, but it just feels more comforting. It feels more like I have way less anxiety when I'm out, especially if I'm out by myself, because when I'm out by myself and I don't have Pacha, like I get so in my head, and like it's very stressful. But when I do have Pacha, it feels like safer, and I'm like, it's like she just, it feels like protection basically. Anyways, that was kind of a rant about my ADHD. But yeah, I do want to get her some service dog training. I totally forgot to show y'all my food, but it's like a couple hours later. This is what my little thing came out as. I'm eating it with some seaweed. Giving some Pacha. I'm giving Pacha some seaweed too, because, don't know, dogs can eat seaweed. She likes seaweed too. Really, I've just been here eating my food. Really just observing life, honestly. This is my favorite seaweed. Honestly, my niece put me onto these. So good. This came out so fire. I never made a stir fry like this with these flavors. Hi everyone, so I didn't end up making an outro to this video, but thank you for watching. I love y'all and hope to see you next one.